it's not the stress that burns us down. It's the response to stress. And nothing is free in biology. And for your heart to beat a little faster, if you mount a response to that email, right, you're burning energy in your heart. And then you're tensing your shoulder. That's burning energy. Now your brain is going into like rumination mode, and then this thing, and then it makes you think about your childhood and this, and then the anxiety, and then you start to sweat. Like everything costs energy.
So the chain of events is, I get the email. It's a very bad email. It says, "You're fired, Stephen, from the Diary of a Seer. We found a different host."
Yeah.
I look at the email. That goes into my psychology, my mind. I then have a story I tell myself about what that email means for me, my future, my children, whatever, which then causes a physiological response of like chemicals like cortisol, which goes into my cells, my mitochondria, which then have to work a little bit harder or use more energy, which is ultimately then going to mean that I'm more tired because I have a finite amount of energy per day. Is that sequence of events? I ask about that sequence because it offers me an opportunity to intervene at some point.
Yes. That's the right way to think about it.
Don't open the laptop. Or like get a little bit better with bad news.
Yeah. Or, learn to be less reactive, right? Or learn to feel and sit with, be aware of that reaction. Because the key solution to kind of to cutting that sequence of event that ends up draining you is to become aware of it.
Yeah, become aware of it. Yeah.
Right? So you can kind of interrupt this. And people who study contemplative practices and meditation and mindfulness approaches, I think many of them think this is kind of the key, right? The awareness, the somatic awareness or interoception. So if you feel into your body's responses, you become free of, do I mount a response? Is that needed now or not?
There's different types of stress, right? There's like the acute stress, which is just, you get the email, you feel a little bit of a spike, but 5 minutes later, you're fine.
Yep.
And then there's the more chronic type of stress where you're waking up every day with the same feeling of stress deep inside you for many, many days in a row, many weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I hear that acute stress isn't all that bad and it's very normal and useful, but it's this chronic stress that can cause a lot of damage.
Yeah. And I think that brings us back to the concept of how is energy flowing through the body? And if it flows with not enough resistance, you can't survive. But if there's too much resistance, then you get drained.